Hello online general A&P students, and welcome to week 4 of our course. I just wanted to go through a couple of things as we continue to plug along through our summer semester, and that is our lab packet. So at the top of the assignments link here in Blackboard, you have the lab packet. If we click on that, open that up, I highly recommend you print this so you have it handy. And these are the terms that you need to know for the lab exam. So for example, we're in week 4, so this week we are studying the skeletal system. So you're going to study these terms. So these are the exact terms that are on the lab exams, on the lab quizzes, and be sure that you know those. Some of you are going to the book or the internet and learning extra terms and using those on the lab quizzes, and that's really creating extra work for yourself. Everything you need is in the lab objectives in this lab packet. So I highly recommend you print this and then just know these terms. I have lots of resources in Blackboard. There's a lab video where I go over the pronunciation and the location of all of these objectives, all of these structures in my video. So I show them on a slide if necessary. If there's a little asterisk and it says slide, I'll show you those on a microscope slide. Otherwise on the models or in a diagram. So everything you need for the lab quizzes to be successful is here. And also, if we go back to our class, I also have flashcards that you can fill out as you're going through the lab videos, that you print these off, and if you go, download this, and then you go to print it, you want to go 6 slides horizontal. You have to download it first. But once you download it, here's the blank model, and then on the back side you've got the structures that you could label on there. I only use 2 to 3 structures per model, but these flashcards really have been helpful for students, so there's no confusion on what models to study and what structures to study, because it's all right here. You can even just do it online. You could just look at the 4 structures here and be able to identify those, and then use your resources to see if you're correct. So don't add or create extra work for yourself. Always just use the lab packet, and that'll make your life a lot easier. So going back to our assignments tab, we are in week 4. So you have the lecture and lab videos to watch. You have your homework that's always due on Friday out at the Pearson website. Remember, whenever you go to the Pearson website, you always go through Blackboard. Don't go to Pearson outside of that. So you'll click on the lecture folder, and here's the homework at Pearson for lecture this week. And then you have your quiz. I did put a little study guide out here to help you answer some questions before you go into that lecture quiz, so you hit the key points. And I have a review worksheet that'll help you kind of review the tissues. It'll help you just summarize and make sure you have the correct information. And then, of course, my lecture videos. So it's really, really important to watch the videos. You don't want to go right to the quiz without watching the videos, because then you miss out on that important learning experience. So if you have any questions at all, just let me know, and it's a pleasure having you in our class.